Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Syafiq bin SUHAIMI and my number ID PDL 1905025 and I'm from DLM 4B. So, firstly, we will present about consideration and for general rule, an agreement made without consideration is void. So, it means that every agreement that made without consideration actually void because every agreement need to make a consideration to make the agreement is valid. So in scenario that the instruction given is Madam Yusful contacted Yuslez and persuade him to return to Ipoh and further his study in accountancy at College Professional Mara Ipoh. So Madam Yusful offered to provide him 1,000 ringgit as his monthly expenses and a single-story terrace house if he will agree to return and further study. So the key point of in that scenario is Yuslez taking that as a great opportunity, and Yuslez agreed to that offer without make any consideration. So the consideration is actually void.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is IRFAN bin AZHA SHAHRIL from class DLM 4B. So, definition of consideration. According to Section 2D Contract Act 1950, when at desire of the promisor, the promisee or any other person has done or abstain from doing or does or abstain from doing or promisee to do or abstain from doing something such as act or abstain or promise is called a consideration for the promise. So the consideration is the price of which one party pays to buy the promise or act of the other. Literally, it means something that is given in return for something else. Consideration may be in the form of act, abstinence, or promise to perform a future act, abstinence.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Rules on consideration that's suitable with the issue is the consideration not to be adequate. So, consideration need not be adequate, but it must be sufficient. Sufficient means it is given freely without any fraud, coercion, and other factors which will make the parties give the consideration out of force. So we can see with the related case.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is ZULKIPLY. So I would like to talk about related case. As you can see, the fact that given is case about Pang Sui Kim v. Beh Ai Hock. The respondent agreed to transfer to the appellant a parcel of land on payment of $500, although the land was worth much more. The responding later refused to honor the promise, contending that the promise was unenforceable. So the head is there was adequate consideration in this case because the respondent agreed to transfer the land to the appellant on payment of $500. When the land was subdivided, the consent of the respondent to the appellant to transfer the said land was given freely without fraud or duress.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is MOHAMAD. AIMAN FARHAN bin KHAIRUL ANUAR from the LM4B. So I will explain about the conclusion. The first one is they have no consolidation of agreement between Yuslez and Madam Yusful. Second, the agreement that they made is void because of no consideration. That's all.